Williston and Bismarck have already locked in a spot in the state wrestling dual tournament. There are still 2 places up for grabs. Minot, Century, Jamestown, and Legacy are in the running. The Demons hosting the Patriots tonight. We'll start at 132 pounds, and that's where Century's Brody Furterer would end up with 3 near-fall points here. He would win a major decision over Logan Mertens and put his team in front. Great match at 38, tied 7-all in the third. The Patriots' Caden Dakota scored 3 after that tied and to beat Landon McMahon 10-7. At 52, second period here, Tate Olson of BHS, he would stick his opponent. That came at 3-10 in second period fall. And at 160, LJ Aderujo gives the Demons the team lead. Beautiful escape and a takedown. He would go on to win by fall, and the Demons would go on to win by the final of 45-17. Minot and Mandan are 3rd and 4th in the statewide standings in girls hockey, which means their contest tonight is an important one. The Braves are after their 11th win of the season. Minot, though, would control most of the first period here. Kylie Burris saw a lot of action here. She stops the shot, puts a glove over it to keep it scoreless. That didn't last long, though, because Minot's captain is Talon Cope. She heads down the left side and then beats the glove as the Majettes would go up by a goal on the road. Mandan, though, would make a comeback, not on this particular play. It would go to a shootout, but Minot would take it by the final of 3-2, winning in the shootout. Elsewhere in girls hockey, Century goes up to Williston and wins 3-1. Boys hockey, Century wins in a shootout over Jamestown, while Dickinson 5-2 over the Stars. The United Tribes men's basketball team has played its way into the top half of the Mondac. The Thunderbirds up in Williston tonight. The T-Birds, DK Middleton, pretty pass ahead to Tristan Davis on the receiving end as United Tribes scores there. The Tetons had a pretty big night from Williston Rankin. This game would stay close. It went right to the wire, and the road team wins it by the final of 79-78. Famous left hand. He did not play. He had a cast on his wrist tonight. Williston State wins the first game 70-45. Bismarck State is hosting second place Dawson. This is in women's basketball here as the sophomore from the Mystics, Ashton Kinnebrew, some early production in this one. Nice little coast-to-coast reverse up and in. She had 17 points tonight for BSC. Then out of the corner, Sydney Gustafson to Haley Garreau. Garreau working through the defenders, lays it in, caps off a nice 9-3 run. And then Gustafson had 32 points in this game, but here's another assist from her on the fast break as BSC wins it. 80-67 was the final. Impressive win on the men's side as well, because I think Dawson was leading the conference. An 11-point win for the Mystics. And Division I ball, it was USD beating NDSU by 9. South Dakota State takes care of UND. Women's side, the Bison unbeaten at home, needed overtime though to beat the Coyotes, while the Jackrabbits beat UND 74-57. High school basketball now, top-ranked Century girls hosting Mandan. Mandan trying to get an inbound pass here, but Bergen Kinnebrew intercepts it and scores as she lays it in for the 2. As Century started to build its lead early. Here's Kinnebrew backing down her defender, and in the corner is Eden Fridley hitting that one. Century takes a 9-point lead at this point. Mandan really struggled for points a lot of the evening, but Jaden Weiss scoring here, but Century would win it by the final score tonight of 73-37. Elsewhere in girls, it was Trinity by 20 over Wilton Wayne. Glen Allen Hebron beats New England this evening. Medina PB drops Lisbon by 3. It was Heidegger Scranton over Beach by 25. Carrington beats New Rockford Cheyenne. Central Cass over EKM. And Bowman, number 9, wins once again. Boys basketball, Lytton HMB more than double Central McLean. South Border beats Medina PP. The Imperials beat the Wolves tonight. It was Washburn over Flasher by 19 points. Shiloh tops New Salem Elmont, and in overtime, the Wildcats win over Mac.